Welcome to the channel, you petrol heads. Now, you might think you know everything about cars. You know, like how to get from A to B without reversing into a ditch, or how to change a tire without needing a trip to the hospital. But let me tell you, there's a whole lot more to these metal boxes than meets the eye, so buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy, hilarious, and surprisingly informative ride. Now, some of you might be surprised to learn that the first car wasn't some sleek, futuristic contraption. No, it was 1886, and a German fellow named Karl Benz, bless his cotton socks, decided horses were just too mainstream. So he cobbled together this three-wheeled thing, a jig, powered by, get this, a single-cylinder engine. Can you imagine the looks he got? This wasn't some Italian stallion, it was more like a sputtering donkey. But it moved, and that, my friends, was the spark that ignited the automotive industry. Suddenly, everyone and their mechanic wanted a piece of the action. The world was changing, and it was all thanks to old Karl and his wacky invention. Right, let's talk about a car that needs no introduction. Well, it does, because I'm about to introduce it, the Toyota Corolla. This isn't some fancy supercar with a price tag that'll make your eyes water. No, this is the workhorse of the automotive world. It's reliable, it's practical, and it's about as exciting as watching paint dry. But here's the thing, it sells like hotcakes on a freezing day in the Sahara. Why? Because it just works. You can drive this thing to the moon and back, and it'll probably only ask for an oil change. It's the automotive equivalent of a pair of comfy slippers. It's the automotive underdog that everyone loves. And frankly, I have a soft spot for it. Now, have you ever looked at a car and thought, what in the blazes is going on under there? It's like peering into a mechanical jungle, a maze of metal and mystery. Well, let me tell you, it's a labyrinth of wires, pipes, and bits that would make even the most seasoned mechanic break out in a cold sweat. Imagine trying to navigate through that every day. We're talking over 30,000 individual parts, all working together in perfect harmony to make that hunk of metal move. Each part has its own role, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. It's like a symphony orchestra, except instead of violins and trumpets, you've got pistons, spark plugs, and a whole lot of things that I couldn't even begin to pronounce. Every component must be in sync for the car to function smoothly. It's mind-boggling, really. The complexity of modern cars. The engineering and precision involved are nothing short of extraordinary, and don't even get me started on the electronics. The dashboard alone is a marvel of modern technology, packed with sensors and circuits. We've managed to create these incredibly complex machines that most of the time actually work. It's a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. So next time you're behind the wheel, take a moment to appreciate the engineering marvel that is your car. It's not just a mode of transport, it's a masterpiece of modern engineering. All right, let's talk speed, shall we? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of hypercars. And when it comes to speed, there's one car that stands head and shoulders above the rest. It's the epitome of automotive excellence. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, a marvel of modern engineering. This thing is an absolute monster. It's designed to push the boundaries of what's possible on four wheels. It's got more horsepower than a small country, with an engine that roars like a lion and a top speed that'll make your eyes water. It's not just fast, it's blisteringly fast. We're talking 304 miles per hour. That's a speed most of us can only dream of. That's faster than some airplanes. Imagine cruising at that speed on an open road. It's ridiculous, it's outrageous, and I want one. Who wouldn't want to own such a masterpiece? Just imagine the look on the face of that bloke in the lane next to you when you blow past him at the speed of sound. It's a feeling like no other. They're rarer than a sensible politician with only a handful ever made, and cost more than a small island. But for those who can afford it, it's worth every penny. The Chiron is a testament to what's possible when you combine engineering brilliance with a complete disregard for the laws of physics. It's a true icon in the world of supercars. Now, you might think that electric cars are a newfangled invention, something dreamed up by Silicon Valley types who wear sandals to work. But hold your horses, because electric cars have been around longer than you might think. We're talking the late 19th century, folks. Back when horses were still the preferred mode of transportation, some bright sparks were already tinkering with electric vehicles. And you know what? They weren't half bad. They were quiet, They were clean and they didn't scare the living daylights out of horses. So, why didn't they catch on? Well, blame it on the internal combustion engine. Those noisy, smelly things came along and stole the thunder, literally. But now electric cars are back with a vengeance. Right, let's talk about a car that's so expensive it's practically a mythical creature, the Ferrari 250 GTO. This isn't just any car, it's a masterpiece of engineering and design, a true icon in the world of automobiles. This thing is the holy grail for car collectors, the Mona Lisa of the automotive world. It's the kind of car that dreams are made of, a symbol of status and wealth. Only 36 were ever made, and they're rarer than hen's teeth. Each one is a unique piece of history, a testament to Ferrari's legacy. And the price? Well, let's just say if you have to ask, you can't afford it. These cars are in a league of their own when it comes to value. We're talking tens of millions of dollars, that's right, the kind of money that could buy you an entire neighborhood. One even sold at auction for a cool $70 million. Just imagine the kind of bidding war that must have been. That's enough to buy a small island, a fleet of helicopters, and still have enough left over for a lifetime supply of petrol. It's mind-boggling, really. So what makes it so special? Well, apart from being drop-dead gorgeous, it's also a racing legend. This car has a pedigree that few can match. It's the car equivalent of winning the lottery twice. Owning one is like holding a golden ticket to the automotive elite. Now, we've all seen limousines, right? They're big, they're flashy, and they scream, "Look at me, I'm compensating for something." But have you ever seen a limousine that's 100 feet long? That's right, 100 feet. This thing is longer than a blue whale, and it's got more features than you can shake a stick at. It's got a swimming pool, a helipad, a jacuzzi, and probably a fully stocked bar. It's basically a luxury hotel on wheels. I'm not sure where you'd even drive this thing. You'd need a police escort just to get out of the driveway. It's the ultimate expression of automotive excess. All right, let's rewind the clock back to 1929. The Great Depression was in full swing, but in the world of automobiles, something rather exciting was happening. The first car radio was introduced. That's right, no more listening to the engine sputtering or your passengers complaining. Now you could cruise down the road to the sound of, well, whatever they listened to back then. Probably a lot of gramophones and people singing opera, but the point is, in-car entertainment was born. Now we've got Bluetooth satellite radio and sound systems that could make your ears bleed. Right, let's talk about something we can all relate to, shall we? Traffic, that soul-crushing, time-wasting, frustration-inducing nightmare that we all know and loathe. The average American, bless their cotton socks, spends a whopping 38 hours a year stuck in traffic. That's longer than most people spend on holiday. It's enough to make you want to sell your car, buy a donkey, and move to the countryside. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing but stress, road rage, and the sinking feeling that we're wasting our precious time. It's the price we pay for progress, I suppose. Now let's talk about the future, shall we? Self-driving cars. They're coming, whether we like it or not, and they promise to revolutionize the way we drive. Imagine a world where you can sit back, relax, and let the car do the driving. No more traffic jams, no more accidents, just smooth, effortless transportation. It's a brave new world out there, and only time will tell if self-driving cars are the answer to our transportation woes or a recipe for disaster. Well, there you have it, my friends. 10 mind-blowing facts about cars that you probably didn't know. From the first sputtering invention to the high-tech marvels of today, the automotive world is a fascinating and ever-changing place. Thanks for watching.